Good afternoon, I'm in the kitchen again. It's been a busy day for me in the kitchen so far. I made a scarpaccia this morning. If you've not seen that recipe, have a little look. It is delicious and a great use of your courgettes that many people have a glut of at the moment from their plots or gardens. This afternoon's recipe, however, is not vegetarian. It's full fat, full sugar, full gluten. I'm doing a pudding and I'm using dried fruit and I'm going to make it into a compote and then top it with a sponge. So let's have a look at the ingredients. In terms of equipment, I've got a baking dish which I've lightly greased with some butter. I've got a mixing bowl and I've got a saucepan. Ingredients wise, I've got approximately, I think it's about 230 grams of mixed dried fruit. So there are apricots, prunes, pears, apples, there's all sorts in there, and what I'm going to do is just cut some of the larger pieces into bite-sized pieces before I stew them. I've got 50 grams of brown sugar, soft brown sugar, 50 grams of caster sugar, 100 grams of plain flour, and I'm going to be adding a teaspoon of baking powder to that, 100 grams of butter which I'm going to soften in the microwave, a tablespoon of milk, and 2 eggs. So I've chopped up the fruit and I've added just enough water to cover them. I'm going to turn the heat on, let that come to the boil, and then I'm going to simmer it for about 15 minutes. Okay, so that's come to the boil, so I'm going to turn it down and just let it simmer away. If you want to add any spices or if you want to add sweetness to it, you can do. I'm just letting it do its thing as dried fruit is already quite sweet. Okay, so we're going to make our sponge. We're going to start off by tipping in this mixing bowl the sugar. Then we're going to add the softened butter, which I've microwaved on 180 watts for about a minute, just under a minute. Now when you're making a sponge cake, you're using the creaming method. So the object of this exercise is to cream together the sugar and the butter. If you've got a mixer, then you can use a mixer, you can use a hand whisk. I'm using the good old-fashioned method, which is a wooden spoon and some elbow grease. Start by sort of mushing it together. And as it comes together, ramp up your mixing. And you will notice that it turns a slightly paler colour. That's because the action of creaming together the butter and the sugar introduces air. If you were using just white sugar, you'd be aiming for a pale cream, but because we're using brown sugar, you can't really aim for that, so you're aiming for a paler brown. And I think actually we are virtually there. The sugar and the butter is effectively combined into a creamy, light texture. And that is absolutely enough. That will do. And then we're going to slowly incorporate the eggs, bit by bit. Don't worry if you think, oh, it's curdling. Keep on stirring. It will come together, I promise you. I'm going to add the milk. I'm using oat milk, simply because that's what we have. Then using a metal spoon, we're going to fold in the flour. Add it bit by bit. What I'm doing is I'm cutting through the mixture, folding it over. Make sure all that flour is incorporated. Just going to pop a tea towel over that for a moment and have a look at our stewed fruit. A lot of the water has disappeared, so you've got a little bit of water at the bottom. I forgot to mention we have had the lid on. We need to test to see whether the fruit is soft. Oh yeah, nice and soft. Then we're going to spoon the sponge mixture over the top. We don't need to wait for it to cool. And gently spread it over. And we're going to bake this in the oven at 180 degrees fan for 20 to 25 minutes. And there we have it. It's golden. It's all puffed up like a sponge should. And it's looking rather gorgeous, actually. I have to say, we're going to have to try this now. So, Paul, my dried fruit compote sponge pudding. And of course, the eagle-eyed within you will notice there is a different layout. Is it good? You're getting a sneak preview of the new dining room.
Lovely. I'll have some custard next time.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
lovely. And I love that fruit mix. It's very traditional fruit mix. It's what Mum used to make for us for breakfast.
It's very good. Yeah, I mean, it'd be great with some custard.
It is. Or ice cream.
Or some ice cream, or some yoghurt.
Or yoghurt. Mum used to do one very similar for the guests in the their breakfast and evening meal place that she had.
It's lovely.
Again, it doesn't feel too sweet.
And I like how the sponge, because the sponge mix went straight onto the hot fruit. And the sponge underneath is really like a pudding sponge.
It is. It's lovely. Very lovely.
Super duper. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now. I'll see you tomorrow for a full view of this new room and the new layout.